Nice try, Twitch. I forgot to mute you. Okay, pause that bad boy. Pop out our chat. Chiddly chat. Okay, so we're going to try to finish up the, Streamlabs. Feeling okay, brother? There we go. Okay, yeah. Yeah! Fast! So we're going to finish up our Suffering at the Alien run. We've got all-out war to deal with. We are trying to take out all of the blue. And their insane mega fleet they have floating around somewhere. There's a bunch of foreign empires being claimed. They've been doing that forever and a day. We have successfully invaded a couple planets. It's been like 2 or 3 days since we last played, so forgive me for the amount of shit I'm going to have to try to remember. Okay. There's combat there. There's a gateway in that system, so I don't think we want to go there first. So I gotta recheck my fleets because obviously we had a bit of an issue with some of them being killed off. Some of them are being wrecked. Other ones are being repaired. Some of them are in deadly combat. Question is this another one being trained for the generic thing? It is. Okay, we're gonna have one of the habitats train 15 for us. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Maybe they'll train up some more for us because we're gonna lose some more in some more fights here, there, and everywhere. Their insane Federation fleet is finally starting to die for good. I mean, a lot of their ships have retreated here, but they're not a big fan of repairing. And these many claims that they want. We use a total war casus belli now, and we declare war immediately upon the ending of the ending of the White Peace. So wait for them to finish upgrading. We'll send them out to join with the rest of the fleets. Some self-vision on them. Currently, they're saying they're going to Yahim Station. See if I can actually. Huh. They're going to repair, right? Can't really tell that one. But if we were to get to like. Just to step in there and cause problems would be more than enough right now. Any other way to make them sad about their entire existence is something I am diddly down for. Problem is they're also getting the gateways up everywhere, like we have. I just want them to I just want them to rebuild.
Attacking enemy assets. Attacking enemy assets.
Suicide Force is in combat. You're also in combat. Super looks to have a hard time over here. Well, it's a very good station, but the problem is it keeps getting flipped here, there, and everywhere. So, great. There we go, it's going down. Should have to be repaired again, but other than that, you know, it's fine. I believe this is the other it's just that. Okay. Go get healed up somewhere and get repaired as well. Currently over our starbase capacity, but I am not concerned about that. We have a lot of extra shit we can do, as well as afford. And we'll eventually look for somewhere to downgrade one, but again, right now isn't really the time. Combat somewhere else. So it's just make sure that we just know this is the yeah, the guy we sent to go back here and deal some damage, just to cause havoc in the Midlands over here. Kind of strangle him a bit. I want to put a hell of a stranglehold on their economy, so that they can't afford to repair everything constantly. Their remainder of the fleet is here for their Federation fleet that has been nothing but a pain in my ass since the entire since its conception. Mainly because it was a large fleet that defied all fleeting rights. Pretty sure it broke like 10 different treaties, you know.
Attacking enemy vessels.
This looks like it's gonna be a little bit more of an issue as well. Got another couple of K coming in there. Thing is, our ships are stronger by default, so we've been doing a lot more research. But with this kind of bum rush, it's gonna be a bit of a heavy trade. We might have to do another peace treaty is the problem, and I really don't want to wait another 10 years. Why is it showing up? Yeah, we have to pull back from here at the very least. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Construction complete.
Why do their Titans look so much bigger than mine? For some reason now they have 38 days till they can do anything. Well, this one's full up and healed. I don't think I'm gonna send him straight into there, however. Three, four, five.
Vessels destroyed.
I'm guessing that is my guys who refuse to retreat here. Yeah. You having fun dying transport fleets, you know? Cool. It's fine. Our economy is stronger than theirs. We can reinforce, re-up, re-out. Make sure we keep paying to reinforce our fleet. It's gonna need another large set of reinforcements soon. So, you know, keep on paying.
Vessels upgraded.
Just come out of there. This fleet has been upgraded, however, it is not ready to fly out again. We still need $66,000 credits, minerals, whatever you want to call it, worth of reinforcement there. And the main issue we have is just how well they can coordinate because of their AI, as compared to you know, what we can, how well our brain works. Because I'm dumb. Well, it's possibly. Is there an idle? I'm a. Yeah, with that guy. I don't really care. Just paying a ship reinforced right now. We'll organize them at some later point. I just want some fleets going out, causing havoc here, there, and everywhere. The more I can get a stranglehold on their economy and other aspects of their empire, the better off we'll be, because even if we do get forced into some kind of pseudo peace, why aren't your ships doing anything? I think it's probably because he hates us. Hates our guts for what is arguably very good reasons. Could just, you know, release him and kill him. I'm not going to, though. Too much effort right now. We'll close up these lists because we don't need them right now. It's fine. You're going to go ahead and make sure you go around the planet. Only 450 strength there. We'll be ready to invade in no time at all. This is apparently destroying that base. I don't even know where that guy came from. But we told him to do it. I believe this is a... Just make sure. Yep, this is a... I survived fleet. That doesn't matter to me. Make sure you get your upgrade if you're an LR. Managed to make it over there. So that force kind of. Just in front to tell you to load your ship. We can only afford it right now. Huh? Seems like they caught wind of it and then ditched. Reasonable. Scientific revolution, as well as desperate measures. Ah, yes, for ship build speed. Do you want to do that right now? This runs out in 2618. Well, we'll hold off for it right now. Just want the ship build speed. Anything worth here? I mean, sure, this is everything we already have, probably. Dark matter, we have dark matter junk. We stole it from the Stagnant Ascendancy before we killed them. Currently, there's nobody idle who is not supposed to be.
Technology secured. Let's just raise the army health. Why was this transferred over to his guy? So claims and everything over here, that's probably why. to make integrating him a little bit more of a pain in the ass, but it's not like he's gonna be able to break through at any point in his life. So, you know, let him try. Let the poor little boy have what he thinks who he is. It'll take a little bit. It means it'll take a little bit longer to murder everybody proper, but not my issue right now. Just a question: what are your stances? Hegemonic imperialist, so I imagine you're not your authoritarian, militarist fanatically. So, you kind of gonna have to sit there, man. Strike Force Basilisk apparently got caught out somewhere. Ah.
Planetary invasion commenced.
Planetary invasion going on. The real issue is that it's going to trade over these guys, not me. But it will help.
Construction complete.
It will help to lower the strength of the enemies, and that guy's our vassal. So for now, he's our vassal. So we can't integrate him until 2617. We'll do it as soon as possible. Obviously, we don't want him. When you're going for Suffer Not the Alien, it's not, you know, Suffer Not the Alien except for, you know, this one guy because he's my dog, I guess. You know, it's not how I function. It's kill everybody or kill no one, and we're killing everybody. Everybody's gonna die, you know. Can't let any of these filthy Xenos scum stay in my empire. We've actually done a very good job so far of killing them all dead, one might say. This is going to be expanded. That junk one's on my list. Like, oh yeah, you totally want this, right? No. No, I do not. I think everything's at the right number, so it should all be fine. Set another reinforced order to go out. And even if it hands it over to him now, it'll eventually come under our grasp, and we can exterminate them all. I mean, looking at just the species numbers, because I do like looking at this set of numbers for the galaxy species, you know, in terms of population. The aliens are really suffering. They've got, like, you know, this guy's got 5 left, this guy's got 7, he's got 11, you know. The next closest to us is the guy who's on the other side, so we haven't been able to attack him as much, and he's got 304, compared to our 3,000 odd. So, I highly doubt he's going to be much of a real threat. If anything, you know. There's a lot of transport fleets are inactive. You guys got over here? Can you, like... Nah, not enough spots. I don't like that it makes a noise, even though it can't, you know, it's like, oh yes, I can't produce it, but I'm gonna make the noise so you think I am. And then you're gonna, like, just go about your day, and you're not gonna get your reinforcements, and you'd be like, what? Why do I get my reinforcements?
Ground
I'll be there
invasion force has seized
to
the
laugh at you.
planet.
We'll, be there in no time. I actually don't want him to stay in there. To leave backup for our invading force. I don't want anybody getting caught out. And,
Buildings ruined.
Essentially destroyed because of that. This fleet's going around claiming these systems for us, cleaning up the northern part of the empire, so we can finally get rid of the secondary sector, compress it all down into one beautiful sector, one great sector. Suicide Force is just sitting here because he's kind of a bit injured, be a bit under-enforced. I mean, everybody's a little bit under-enforced these days.
We lost a colony. You've lost administration control. Now, why can't we go through our subject's land? Yeah, so it's not was going anywhere.
Construction complete.
I think it's because he hates us, right? I'd imagine rather that if your subject hates you, they're probably not going to help you with the war. That's reasonable. That's how it works in like CK2, so or it's not CK2, U4, and CK2. They won't join your wars unless they, you know, they like you. So it's reasonable. It's reasonable. It's a pretty reasonable thing. So we're gonna have to
Building ruined.
5 years of that fucking idiot being around. We're being bombed somewhere. It's just there. We have unrest on this planet, but I imagine it's because we just took it over, and these guys still exist. I think there's actually like here's the two turtles that live in this galaxy. Here's the two of these guys that live in this galaxy. Here's the two of these guys that live in this galaxy. Right? Yeah. So these species will be properly wiped off the list forever once this planet is done. Dunzo. But I can't imagine they'll be living for much longer. They got like a year left, give or take. Take more than give, but give more than take. I would send them in there actually, but I think it's probably a terrible idea. Why isn't this ours? We need another. We don't have a strike force that currently has an invasion army and can go in there. It's kind of part of an issue. Yeah. Do you need a fucking light, bro? Yeah, no. Managed to catch the remainder of this stupid fucking fleet out. Hopefully we get some of the battleships and cruisers just destroyed flat out. The thing is, right, the more we destroy, the less they can rebuild because they are
Colonization in progress.
currently just fucking losing everything. I mean, that is a lot of, wow, that is the monthly tick. It's a lot of retreating. We got fight over here. Fight over here, just to make sure there's nothing big going on right now. Last thing I want is some giant super fight to go on without me knowing about it.
Sphere of influence expanded.
Okay, one of the ring worlds we finished is done, being inhabited. Okay, that's got a good chunk out. The thing is, right, I eventually end up not paying much attention to the shit going on, so okay, go ahead and land those guys there. My main issue about handing over these planets to our subjects is going to be he's going to be able to build up. I highly doubt he's going to pose any real threat, but you know, if you can prevent them from even attempting to think they can pose a threat, you know,
Planetary invasion.
all the much better.
commenced.
I don't know why we're honoring his I don't know why we're honoring his, you know, claims, but it's beyond me, really. Yeah, we'll eventually declare peace when I'm fucking dead. No. Here we go. Back door. So it's just occupying these systems so they can't. For that reason, should they just go here, 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 then up to here, and over into there.
Vessels upgraded. Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
Why is the planet empty? Oh, I know. Different planet. How's this one? Let's make sure we're only selecting these two, because when they're reinforcing, they like to, Okay, so we're gonna send... Which one of you guys has the thing following them? I'm gonna send him following the bigger one, for obvious reasons. Going to have him fly over here, and land for that. Should be a quick, easy invade. And this guy is going to just go around cleaning up various parts of the Empire. My biggest issue right now is the lack of transport fleets we have.
Construction complete.
Yep, it's fine. I wonder if he's liking us more for this. I highly doubt it, but, you know. Star Lords. Ah, yes, the here we go, Star Lords. Subject opinion increased by 20% and trust cap increased by 50%. It's a shame we can't, like, force our, you know, government type on him so he doesn't hate us so much. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be, that's another 15 we got there. Oh, 1 second. Sorry. Okie dokie. That is diddly dang done. So guys, in forward of that planet, we should be able to invade there. Finally start pushing into this area. Getting this guy more to dead. This guy has been a big pain in our ass the entire fucking game, so I'm happy to finally see him going. Truly, he is a fucking terrible person. No, I'm a terrible person, but I'm a great dwarf. I'm a terrible person, you know?
Complete.
I'm actually kind of considering just cracking planets to get the fucking game going, rolling a bit better. So just cracking these planets, right? You know? So we don't have to hand them over if they're broken. Well, I guess we do. The system sectors to go over. I don't know. The only reason I'm not cracking planets, and I've said this before, but if you haven't watched it, you know. The only reason I'm not cracking planets because, in theory, it's less efficient. A, because they only give a certain amount of resources. Who cares? We don't really need resources. We need resources to reinforce our fleets, but, you know, big whoop. The reason we're not cracking planets is purely due to the fact that if we did, the aliens would have a lot easier of a time just coming in, sweeping up, and taking back. And by not cracking, they're forced to sit there, bombard, re-invade, you know. Okay, which spaceport's under attack?
Ah. So we get the last fucking thing done. And yeah, so like for example, this one, we've got you know these 2 planets. We can do it with elves. Last time it was goblins. Sucks much. Yeah, I mean, you also want to make sure you settle in one of those specialty forests that they have, Cat, because specialty forests probably make everything better. Recruit a lot of guys. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I remember the days you didn't have to fucking. You just had like one Psi army and they invaded by themselves. Or like you had so many you didn't have to bother bombarding. Problem is, I noticed that their specialty forests and the mod animals just don't really show up. I don't know. I've never gone to the specialty forest. I was gonna launch a goblin troop over there in our goblin game to live there. Should be reinforcements somewhere around here, right? No. There's only trading like some kind of reinforcement army around here. Okay, anybody sitting around who's not supposed to be. Pay to reinforce. Minotaur is going to nowhere. He's still cleaning up this area. Luckily, there's not many planets in this, so anywhere where there's a bunch of stations with no planets, we can just kind of freely roam, taking sectors. Yeah, I've not been in the specialty forests yet, so I don't know much about them. Kraken's just kind of sitting there. We're gonna send him over here to deal a little more damage. Monos do, but like honey badgers, nope. Dinosaurs, nope. Well, I mean, it could just be low chances of them showing up in those areas. Where is that? Or they're just kind of using those jump gates as instant jump points to
Construction complete.
I don't know if they're supported to BH. I mean, I'll be honest. Good point. It could also be that the animals don't like the zone because they, for example, like, God, this is fucking mess.
Colonization in progress.
It could just be that the because of the biome, nothing can graze there, so nothing comes there.
Technology secured.
So like, you know, if they can't live there, they're not going to show up there. That kind of stuff. Let's get this for now. Let's make sure that this thing is building its junk back up. I just told you guys to auto invade. I still believe my argument. Also, I noticed berries aren't crap.
Planetary invasion commenced.
Yeah, I did notice that we when we helped the elves, so one of the missions, as you know, Kat, like to help the harvests. The helping them harvest does actually yield a lot of berries from those plant places. So I don't know. It probably has to do something with like the animal grazing in the area.
Seized a planet.
or just that they're so out of the way that, you know. How much we're paying to have to rebuild these forces every fucking 10 years. Not even. Every fucking 10 months we have to pay to rebuild these goddamn stations. It's such a pain in the ass. Go over here. Then over here, over there, then back into here. Up to here, over there. Make sure that the sector is getting all of this junk so that they can focus on rebuilding. When that, we can also give them that junk. Okay. Again, we're going over our limit, but not too concerned about it right now. Border is getting a lot worse. Admirals are getting traits. Yeah, what? Once you load in, I'll press the random start location button and let fate decide. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I've done like
touching down.
Desert fights before. Yeah, this is again another one of the reasons that it's better to do these planets, because then they gotta, you know, they gotta sit here and they gotta do this. And who knows where the fuck they got all these slaves from, but they're probably gonna lose a fair number. This invasion. It's actually not very good that we have such a lowly defended border. Air triple and not as good as temper, but usable. Yeah, I don't know. The desert starts in the game are definitely what you want to do if you want to like have a hard time, because I've noticed that desert's not very fun, per se. And you are going to follow up to here. Over here there should be some armies. Recruiting, just tell them to group up. This battle's really annoying. Seriously, because he's not contributing at all to the war. I mean, it's obvious that he's not going to, but just the sheer amount of slaves. The thing is, right, they do have a combat. There is a combat with. So only 6 of them can be in the fight at once. Shade and steel deposits. I do need to get good sign of things coming, yeah. As long as he, you know, angrily defends the base rather than, you know, angrily murdering all your colonists, then you're fine. Alar.
Colony claimed by the enemy.
So, thing is, also another good thing about us being us and them being them, they're gonna have to deal with a lot of unrest in this planet. Huh. The greater good, Mr. Renewable Events. Huh, maybe not. artist, cat, you wouldn't understand. Jeez Louise. Uh, 549, yeah, we can just invade there. And that's the invasion finishing. 29 slaves there. 99 Luftballoons. Man, a lot of min-maxes gotta go on here. Because of just how many ship we gotta do. How many ship we have to do.
Planetary invasion commenced.
So long with just how many planets are recruiting armies. Ugh. Such a disgusting mess.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
It's not gonna matter, it's not gonna be ours for a long time. It's going to auto flip. We get a message about losing the colony. Again, not our concern. What was this? Ah, yes, this was one of the guys who's going to go ahead and help out over here, however, for reasons, you know, reasons yet to be determined. We just can't seem to. 4, 5, 6. That's 7. Over there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And those guys will make the new thing over there. How is this one? Jeez. God, there's so many people moving around. I can't fucking. I don't know who's where, what's who. Okay, this is the fleet that's circling here. That's got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This has 4. I'm sure that's more than enough. Should do another one over here. That has 5. Probably is more than enough. That has 2. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 12, 13, 14, 15. I can count. I swear, I can count. I know how to English. A lot of scattering going on right now. Of just kind of. The problem is I don't know where their fleets are as well. Like, they're good fleets. Because they do have some. I will admit some of their fleets are in fact decent. Not too much anymore. I mean, just looking at it, even the Scourge has a worse fleet than them. And the Scourge has, you know, 80,000 there. Of course, if they wanted to, they could finish out the Scourge right now. We're doing a lot of mopping in the middle areas, and they're kind of having to backpedal because of it. Ooh.
that's not a good thing. So they're all following the Star Flock. They're attacking the Isrius station. How they plan to get there is beyond me, but probably it's the quick fly through. Make sure he's following somebody.
Construction complete.
Need to... And you can't tap them like that. As well as you. Go and follow that guy. Okay. Okie dokie. More claims on our systems, who cares? We only use the tunnel on Castle's Belli. Only exclusive use of the Castle's Belli. One in Zom and the ones in Jamor are all going to merge up. Make that list a little bit shorter. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Thing is, this is the planet that's in that one system, and they decided not to invade there for some reason. But
influence expanded.
why didn't you guys go to? Sorry. Oh, this is the new one. Somebody apparently has colonized some planet out in the middle of fucking who knows where, Fitzroy's world. Wow. Really, I don't know what the hell that's supposed to fucking mean. You ever been to Fitzroy's world? Yeah, I love Fitzroy's world. No one fucking talks about Fitzroy's world. Finally, hand this all over to the one sector. The one true sector. Do we have any things we can enact? We want to enact map of stars, and quarantine, declare saints, farming subsidies, production targets. More minerals means more ships. More ships means more death. More death means more victory. In a way. One colonist is 16. Currently pretty strong. I'd say you probably should get your ass out there, buddy. Oh. Okay, go over here, down into here. Start causing some death and destruction in the middle here. Pause while you do this. Yeah, time to take that station. Suicide Force is still rebuilding. They really managed to avoid some of those things, didn't they? long as they're getting sadder and sadder about their very existence, I'm getting happier and happier. That's the Jam War one. There's nobody in the other two systems to party up with them. See you, see you, see you. I'd like to get another ship back there so we can, you know, invade again. Take this planet. I'm taking that planet. I'll get a full fleet at the very least before we do that, however. So that, that's right there. We get an entire fleet so we can just jump in, do it all, and then keep moving so that we don't have any kind of issues with them coming back and stopping us again.
Planetary invasion commenced.
As much as I love being stopped, I really don't like being stopped. Science ship, if you'd like to. You are out of a scientist. He is probably dead somewhere. There's that. Oh, fuck. The maximum amount of leaders. Nah, whatever.
Construction complete.
You're really upset to find out, you know, if that. Oh, there was an achievement in that sector you didn't know about, Brandon. Big old dummy. Yeah, don't even fucking bother, man, if you have to go that far for it. I mean, I love upgrades as much as the next guy, but you had to fly halfway across the game to go fucking get your upgrade. Just you know, don't do that right now. Currently, there's one sitting in Alar. He's gonna go over to there, here, there. Actually, gonna try to get over here as fast as possible, so we can figure out well. Can't figure out where it goes, but so we can take care of some of these gates, so they can't get away around as easier. We're trying, like we're trying to limit their mobility and whatnot by crushing them flat underneath my boat.
Force has seized a planet.
This guy is the one that's over here. Two are gonna group up. I'm gonna follow this guy, and this guy's gonna go all the way up into here and go after A New Hope. Not to be confused with the Star Wars movie of the exact same name. We now have the Colossus Cab against the Nebri Shard. Right. I'm sorry, the who? The military isolationists. We can declare war on them now.
Construction complete.
Yeah, I can't imagine they're going to be too happy about the area we're taking. Giant swaths of land here, there, and everywhere. Currently nobody is idle who's not supposed to be, I don't think. I mean, no one's ever supposed to be idle, but I mean, no one's idle who can't afford to be. Because, you know...
Station under attack.
That's fine. You know, sit in there, big, disgusting fleets do that. We'll slowly choke them out to the point where they can't afford to even, you know, have those things flying. And then we'll be the last. Where the heck they get these two over here? You'd think he'd at least be trying to claim his... get his old borders back, or, you know, get his claims or anything. But, he's not very adamant about anything. He's kind of just a loser. I wouldn't even know where to send Suicide Force, other than maybe just to take out the guys, but they're not even strong enough to do that yet. You're taking out that junk, that's fine. Really starting to strangle their economies, and we don't need this. Starting to strangle their economies heavily. We're starting to, well, we're not starting to strangle their economies heavily. We are continuing to strangle their economies heavily. I can't imagine each one of them is making much, and I can't imagine that their fleets are going to stay
strong in this ever-changing economy. See, go here, then you gotta try to get up here. Here, because I'm over here. Here, over there. Well, actually, I'm gonna have you go over here first, then over here. Over here, over there, back down to here. I don't think we get any more from there. We're gonna downgrade this one. Oh, it's not even ours. It's fine. I mean, if the vassal has it, it just means we have to pay the influence cost to integrate them. Which obviously I prefer not to have to pay, but what are you gonna do? The vassal is kind of a last-minute add-on because of our war with the. Oh, huh. Serban. Oh no. Oh no. Seems like they're just kind of doing stupid things to Beta Corby. They're going back all the way over there to Beta Corby for some reason. I don't know if you want to dick around in the background, I'll happily let you do that. Any of the fleets currently done. You guys should still be in there. 2, 4, 6, 7. I'm sorry, that's 2, 4, 6. And 9 and 15. Okay. Let's go and find there. I believe you're the guy who's supposed to be. Yep, you the guy in Zom. Or supposed to be. I don't know, Jamor. You and the guy in the Molium are supposed to be merging up. A lot of combat going on. It's just us taking sectors or systems. Not sectors, really. And the fleet's currently AFK. Nope. No, AFK's not really the right term there, but shush. Shush your butt. Yep. I can't imagine the, pathetic. I can't imagine their fleet strength as being too happy about the entirety of their existence. One of these issues is we are actually going to need to get a. Well, that's that guy. We're going to need to get a guy over there so we can get into here, because I believe you need to. Mysterious tanker.
Sphere of influence expanded.
I mean, even if we got in a fight right now, now would be the best time to get into a fight that we lose a lot of stuff with them.
Purely because right now we are in a position to reinforce a lot. You know? This planet has 183, which is probably just instant invade down there. Zom, Farney, and Jamor. Do that. See you, and you are going to do that. You and the guy in Sharat. Hey, Sharat! I'm going to go find the guy over here and follow him. First Randy sends after me is a thing. Is just a psychic drone. Mate, just let's call the fucking psychic drone, mate. Come on.
Building ruined.
fine with this. Managed to catch a small fleet of theirs out of position. Going to do a bit of damage to their army. Got 2 Titans in that fucking thing. I'm fairly sure having more than 1 Titan in a fleet causes an issue, doesn't it? Good. 15,000 to pay. It's fine by me. That's about 2 months worth of resources for a small nominal fee. Is that? That's Station Jamor. Then a bunch of merchants just arrived. Okay, this last ship coming in there. I want to have one of the guys for you. And you can do that stuff in there a little bit. Then I'm going to have you come over to here. Okay. Currently nothing needs to be reinforced. Phoenix, you're kind of sitting idle right now. Phoenix, you're going to go ahead and harass these planets. Yeah, I just want you to harass them because I didn't mean to send an army in there just by themselves to take care of that. I mean, speaking of which, even where is Phoenix? Do we have? I don't know. We have a bunch of fucking guys just sitting here waiting.
Construction complete.
Yep, down here is, or up here rather, is looking fairly clean. I mean, other than the fact that an alien technically owns it, but you know, you only do so much. Can only purge Xenos scum so fast. We got a fight with this guy as well as this guy, both of which are inconsequential. I do want to be able to get into his backbone here because he's got another, like, you know, a very weak backbone.
Buildings ruined.
That we could easily take advantage of if we had a. Easy to take advantage of his backbone if we had the, you know, an entryway. His juicy little backbone meat. His juicy backbone meat. That doesn't sound weird. Yeah, Cap? Isn't Psychic Lance for... Isn't a Psychic Lance a one-time use weapon? I mean, I'm sure it's an insta-kill. Like, if I remember correctly, it's an insta-kill. But it's definitely not worth the money. Right? Because a Psychic Lance is an insta-kill, one-time use weapon. And therefore, while cool, like, hella cool, I don't think 800 credits is worth, you know, 800 silver is worth one time. I mean, like, I paid, like, 4,000 credits last night for a tier 2 cyborg, and I mean, even that's arguably not worth it. The only reason I did was because A, I wanted to see how they worked, and B, he's a colonist which works 24/7. Oh, yeah. Yeah, isn't it one time use cat? Like, correct me if I'm wrong. one sector now, so we can get rid of one of the governors and open up science space. What is wrong with this game? What's happening here? What is this fucking terrible? I remember this happening like a long time ago. Kind of similar visual bug. Oh. Oh, they took the fucking... God damn it. They took the goddamn L gate again. Since we need in there to do that again. It's not annoying at all. How many times I have to build that fucking gate up? It's ridiculous. I'm sure once we get the sector cleared out. Or is there like a thing in here that we didn't give him? Once we get that sector rid of and gone. Actually, this good visual effect. Sorry I'm doing this for so long. I just want to get that one sector so we can be a little more efficient with our governor usage. And the game doesn't very much like my handing away sectors like this. But so once it's all done, once it's done for the first time, it won't have to do the math or the shit behind it again. Okay. No, this schedule actually is gonna go on forever then. What is happening? I can't tell if this is making it worse or better. I want to say worse. God, what's happening? Okay. Let's close that for now. We'll have these stupid fucking lines, whatever. I'll have them. Construct this. As well, actually, we'll keep this one up here. Use the camera if we can, please. I mean, Cat, I can't give you my opinion if you don't answer my fucking question, Cat. God damn it, Cat! Yeah, we'll fire this guy. He's got arrested development, so it's no big deal. Science ship, go ahead and recruit a random guy. We'll actually give him this one. Pull up science, yes. Oh no, there's nobody in there. Who's gonna do it? Who will be our hero, baby? God, man. Like, what the hell is happening here? I wonder if reloading would solve this issue. Right now. Can't actually really bother right this second. Okay. So, out of our transfer fleets, this one's ready. Gonna actually go over to the place where Phoenix is going. So, Strike Force, Phoenix. You know, it's gonna have you all Strike Force Phoenix. So Strike Force Phoenix just kind of go around the planet here. No one else is quite ready. Or actually, these two make it ready. There's combat going on here, there, and everywhere.
heal. Let's pick another fleet, which is kind of in a fairly good location. We'll actually send this guy up to here, or that one, and the guys over in CU. Well, let's quickly focus the camera, and the guy in CU will go ahead and follow that guy. Taking up another one of the generals.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
Okay, seize the planet. God, it's getting worse. I think we should... Well, actually, because the one's taking over right this second. Uh-huh. Yep. Lost the colony. Big complaint. Go ahead and over that one. It will need a bit of bombarding. Next year, I believe, right? Next year on the 5th month, 30th day, we can, so a little bit less than a year, we can integrate this boy. Never asked me a question, by the way, Cat. Never answered my question. How rude. You and you are going to merge.
Buildings ruined.
Okay, there's some bombarding going on. Orbit this planet. It's not my concern.
Construction complete.
I mean, they want to sit here and focus on this one planet. Let them be. We will continue our destructional rage. Our galactic destructional conquest. Continue. I'm gonna reload the save real quick. Just to see if it solves that fucking gravel glitch, because it's really starting to bother me. Just don't want to have to see it. Look at that loading, where it loads backwards. Nope, it's still doing it. I wonder, okay, let's... Because I think I remember having this issue before. Where if you just kind of clean up their borders, maybe it'll solve itself. I mean, we might have to just live with it. That was the wrong button. Thing is, every time I do this, the game's gotta be like, okay, well, that means he makes this much, you make this much. That's fine. This is the question, how much is the sector making? He makes, you know, a chill 11,000. Should fucking tell me he needs to give us all of his. Actually, we can't even see the numbers, they're too big. Could drain his resources. Again, we're not quite in need of it right now. Hell. Let's close the habitats, the planets, not the armies, the civilian ships. However, no, we can't do that yet because it's not. How else? You know what? Because I'm bored. No, we can't do it in a binary system. Can't ever do it in a single. Hey, we're already building a megastructure right now. No, I didn't even know we were working on that.
Attacking enemy assets.
Really stupid sometimes, you know? Stupid noises, stupid sounds, stupid noises, stupid sounds. That kind of shit. This one's going on doing its thing. It's going to go invade over there. Not a big fan of boosting our vassal, however. I mean, he is the very bottom of the list of pathetics. And actually, he hates us the least out of every... I know the xenophobes don't like us, but, you know. That's just because they don't even care about the genocide the rampant genocide we've been doing. They care more about the border touching. Getting a little bit too friendly with the borders. Can't get there. We could send him into, you know what, we're gonna send him over here. Construction ships. Don't need right now. Armies. How are we looking for armies? Anybody else idle with 5,000? Doesn't like it. Yeah, this is the entirety of the enemy. I think this is actually the majority of their fleets too. Like they probably have a couple small 26k, a couple 10,000 Ks, 24k right over there. But for the like, look at that. What's happening there? We've been playing on normal speed and it's fucking freaking out. Did I like forget to add something over here? Or is it just the alien border gore? Can't tell if that helped or not. I guess I can't tell if I'm making it worse or better. It's like it's a problem with like the textures like overlapping on themselves, so like sometimes by adding stuff it'll solve itself. The fucking giant flash of white that it does every time does not help at all. I don't even need to directly clone any planets, to be honest. Okay, directly own. It's a clone, I think. I don't even need to directly clone any planets, you know. Just that good. Yeah, I'm sure everything's fine there. We got our fleets in combat. Again, we're kind of backdooring them everywhere. 44,000.
Star system charted.
Okay, ready to go to some system called Polymer. Okay, wait. So you're telling me you're done, science ship? You're telling me you're done when I know for a fact there's a unsurveyed system right there. Science ship, you're a fucking pain in my ass sometimes. You know that? Fucking little prick. You little self-centered prick. I know you're not done. There's nobody here to back him up, so I'm not going to send him in there. Get him to go over here. This is actually our station he took off of us, if I remember correctly. These fleets are just the outposts dying. Man. When you get this part of the game really just starts really just eating ass.
Building ruined.
Buildings being ruined. This guy over here is just kind of sitting around. We'll stop doing that, you dummy. Just keep tearing up, tearing in, tearing out. I know by doing this we will technically win the game, however, you can just kind of keep going, if I remember correctly. Otherwise, it'd be, you know, achievements like Suffer Not the Alien would be physically impossible. Because, you know, you can't really win the game, you can't really exterminate everybody because the crisis would come and that go.
Planetary invasion commenced.
Because everybody's favorite part, we're gonna have to resettle aliens after this. Who are you? What are you waiting for? You are currently waiting for nothing. You're just being a pain in the ass. Okay. I can't tell if that's stuff that's being occupied by them or us. Huh. We're occupying that stuff, but we can't do anything with it because... Can't get over here. Well, can you go over here then? See, can you go over here? Clean this mess up.
Building ruined.
The border gore is getting worse. Actually, I'm gonna have Suicide Force stop. Go over here. I want Suicide Force do that then. Yeah, you should go over here. And then I said you're gonna fly all the way to somewhere. I have no where I told them you're gonna fly to. Just down to here. Then up to there. Back over to here. Who is in a non-important position that I told to go somewhere? You're doing invasion. Suicide Force, no. You're getting that back for me, that's fine. Yeah, you're not doing anything important. Go over here and reclaim the fucking outpost again. Emphasis on the again. It is really getting on my nerves how many times we've had to do this. Much taking over.
Technology secured.
We got shield hit points. We're gonna get building costs. We don't really care about energy costs and just weapon attack speed. Sure. Got unrest on the planet because it was taken over. Surface. Hello, filthy Xeno scum. Welcome to your new empire for about a year, and then you'll die. A terrible, terrible Xenos-related death. Okay. Into here, onto there, on the lay. Oh god, the fucking... I'm hoping we just eventually find the system that's causing this, and when we hand it over, everything will be alright. Actually, nobody's using force right now, so we're not wasting energy credits. We do actually have our minerals rather than energy credits. I was getting confused because I'm dumb. Okay, close this for now. Currently waiting there. You actually come into here. Back in these two, then over here. Finally got into their meaty backbone. Very, very meaty backbone. None of the other transport fleets who are AFK right now rather. Clover Bed has a total of 556. And we're gonna land there first. It's a very big deal. Okay. There's an invasion going on right now, and that's the one over there. Get bombed until they're until they're healed up. Should everybody's building their armies in some manner. You've got 3 queued up, and you have 9. You need 2 more. Something we couldn't afford to pay for it all initially, so I just have to double check that they're making 2, 3, 4, 5. They're making enough. 10, 1, 2, 5. Yep. Our science nexus is looking great. Did we ever finish that? We did. We did finish the Rin section. Go ahead and make the last one. We're getting an invasion over here. So we can start cleaning out the borders up here a little bit. Nobody there.
Building ruined.
Busy. No one over here is AFK. You know if they're just idling if they're trying to repair, because we don't actually actively repair our ships, we just kind of replace them. So
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
that is the one over here. Yep. You just gotta enter orbit here for now, and we'll see when you're fully healed. We'll send you to invade your surface. We're going to ask that you be resettled. One of the guys from a different planet, probably not one that we've already done from. No, it doesn't really matter. We do have a 200% growth rate on all of our planets, which, if you ask me, is fucking ridiculous. That kind of growth rate should be illegal. Looks like it's gotten a little bit better up here. Maybe with the final cleaning of these borders, they'll.
Station under attack.
Seems that somebody's over here in the back door and they're not playing too kindly. I don't know who we're gonna send back over there. Who is not busy? You have one following you. Finish taking care of this, and then you go over here.
Colonization in progress.
So we're going to need to reinforce just a little bit. Apparently the sectors, they're colonizing the ring world, aren't they? Aren't they? Apparently the Brood thought it above themselves to come out and meet us out here for a little bit of combat. How kind of them to join us. I would have preferred they hadn't, but you know. I was actually sending a fleet to specifically deal with you. Now his flight over here is going to be, you know, you've ruined his flight. You've made his entire trip pointless. How rude. How very rude. They're not quite healed up yet, so we'll wait till they are. This guy's in combat over here with the station. Because he's obviously not comparing the right things. Okay, you're going to go back down here as well. Just going to try to target that. Reinforce. A station, do you want to properly build your shit again? I wonder how many times I've had to pay for this garbage.
Construction complete.
Got about 2 more months before we can start integrating our subjects.
Construction complete.
Get those up before we start building the stupid things. We probably should downgrade some of these so we're not so insanely over the limit. Just like weird shitty ones in the middle of borders here and there. Like this one, for example, we don't need. This one we're gonna need. Shipyard's using it. Okay. Fair enough. Can I do anything if the shipyard wants to use it? I don't think we built this one. but for the sake of not being over our limit. See, they're just idling there trying to bombard that. The majority of their fleets are just kind of sitting there, not doing anything useful to any, well, not for them. To me, it's very useful for them to be sitting there and jerking off. For lack of any better term of that, that's what they are literally doing. You know, they're definitely not benefiting themselves by doing this. So, this planet has 1,000 units, so we'll be sitting here for a little bit. I don't want to lose a lot of my forces just invading nonsensically. I believe you should be fully healed by now. Should win that handily. One's taking over. Should also look at the reinforcing, because I know we're going to need to do it again. Especially after that fight with the Scourge going to be over.
Vessels upgraded.
Oh, they didn't have a thing following them.
Planetary invasion commenced.
So I'm barely managing to take them out. What are you doing right now, buddy? Yep. Okay, I want you to specifically target this fleet and then go into there. You're gonna have to retreat, buddy. Lost one ship doing that specifically, but you know, or less majority of the fleet to the invasion itself. We're gonna need to reinforce those ships, which is fine by me. We'll eventually want to get them doing their upgrades.
Technology secured.
Also have health up for those guys, which is great. Go ahead and take army damage up. Gonna want to get a couple of them to upgrade. Ew. Anchorage. That A starts off with a. I mean, this might have been one I was changing personally, and that's why it could be like that. And I managed to retake it before I did it, so that it just looks like that disgusting mess that you're seeing. Move that down because it takes a lot longer to build that than anything else. Let's check for Kraken's doing its thing. This will expose their nice meaty backbone to me. We got, well, not really. Actually, kind of. We're gonna be able to go in here and get up this area, get into here. It's going to expose a lot of free space for me to jump in. We are, however, starting to get close to that point of them being able to enforce
Ground invasion
a
force has seized a planet.
white piece on us, which is not ideal. Because we managed to lose some too. Settle one from Alpha Ray onto here. 3. Could we go invade the future? Yeah, you heard me. We're invading the future. I don't know. That's future noises.
Star system charted.
Those are undeniably future noises. Yep. Another immature specimen there.
Technology secured.
Really hoping he'd like age up at some point, but it doesn't seem that they do that. It's just kind of a thing that some people randomly get. So he was trying to reinforce through that. It's fine if he wants to be an idiot. Whatever. Okay. Then ready to land those armies there.
Planetary invasion commenced.
Did we finish doing that yet? Get our civilian ships. I think ships are not busy. Set an alarm, okay. It's here. Come on, where are you? You need to go over here, build one. You gotta go over here. Yeah, you're doing that one. You're gonna do this one. Okay, no. And I guess you're just do this one. It is now time we can start integrating this guy so we can get rid of him for good. Delete his shit. Suicide Force is currently out of action. Okay. Getting to a nice meaty backbone. Delicious, delicious backbone. My favorite part of any empire, truly my favorite part, you know. Very fleshy, very tasty, not very usually not very strong at this point in the game.
Ground invasion force has
Which,
seized the
you know,
planet.
it's not our empire, it's usually not very strong, so it doesn't have that gamey taste. Well, actually, how much is this? So this guy's got 830, that guy's got 830. Where's oh, you know what? You know what it is? Stellaris is here, but since we've had so much of a change in watch Phoenix, such a drastic change in galactic, you know, galactic lookings. Yeah, you're gonna do that, then you're gonna come over here and clean up this area for me. It's fine. You come over here and clean up this up to there. Also, you want to do it too after you're done with that. Okay, you're bombarding over here. This planet has 1,000, so they're fine to do that. You're doing that. You're doing that. There's combat with Strike Force Kraken. Just taking a station. 23k in somewhere. Seems that they want to try to cause a bit of an issue up here. I don't really want to pull you off. I don't want to pull him off is the thing. If Suicide Force were, you know, up and ready to go,
Spaceport under attack.
it'd definitely be a lot better. I mean, it's not like it's that big of a deal. Actually, you know what? I am going to pull him off. Purely because, no, not shift click. I'm going to pull him off because he's not going to fight the, you know, he's not going to fight anything important, he's just going to fight the Scourge, which isn't the biggest deal for me right now. I mean, obviously, fighting the Scourge is something I want to do, I want to get rid of him, I want to get him out of there. But, for now, let's keep transferring shit to them, so that maybe just maybe we'll get rid of that disgusting looking border core. That's truly how they prevent border core in this game. They give that fucking disgusting looking graphical glitch to it, and then suddenly no one wants to do border gore. Then again, I'm, you know, still the main perpetrator for border gore in the galaxy, so. Actually, I'm the only perpetrator, you know. As the only remaining empire, well, no. as yeah, actually no, I think that's the correct statement. As the only remaining empire, I mean the rest of them are just kind of shitty little sovereign states that we're wiping out. I mean, if you can even call them sovereign states, they're truly the weakest of the weak. Just for that for now. Okay. They're in combat over here. It seems that they're trying to flee that. I mean, reasonably so. If I were them, I wouldn't want to engage that fleet. It's a big loss for them if they engage it. I mean, obviously you don't want to lose shit. You never do. Losing is never fun. Not in my opinion, at the very least. It's only fun if you're winning. You doing that glitch? No, I think it's just got your ships in the way. Currently this guy's bombarding over here. This was the 1,000 plan, yeah, so we're not going to bother forcing it. Can't imagine that is too far off versus the last guy. I think we checked all of them, so we do know that they are indeed doing what I told them to do. What's annoying is that a lot of their fleet flips. A lot of their fleets tend to make it out before they're destroyed, which really bothers me. Because obviously, damaging the fleet, not the worst thing, right? You do want to damage them, pretty much for them to be dead. Obviously, it's not what I want to do. And this is a thing they were building here. I'm so adamant about using these disengage chance things because they disengage so heavily. There's a lot of disengaging going on with these enemies that just want to have that disengage chance. Yeah, they'll be there for a while, so. You're doing that. Phoenix should be going to Kazoo to do the landing. We're actually going to just forcibly land immediately. I don't want them jumping in with their gate there.
Construction
I mean, for obvious reasons, Is there a... no, that's not a thing there. We're actually just going to downgrade that one. It's not worth keeping. This one's sitting in Kuiper. Going to go ahead and invade these. Just to kind of help destroy their economy.
Attacking enemy vessels.
Oh my god, who's it's this guy.
Planetary invasion commenced.
This guy is a regular.
Construction complete.
If he doesn't die, he can upgrade his rank, but the army's not dying in this game is like saying, if pigs could fly. Maybe it's Stellaris they can, but in reality, these fucking armies like to die more than, emo kids. Just like an old joke, done it.
Construction complete.
You're gonna return, and you're gonna do this, clean up this mess afterwards for me, so that we can get a little bit cleaner area over here. Whereas not a lot of these guys have their transport fleets yet. Not a lot of transport fleets are in service because a lot of them got lost to that death fleet flying around Hell, speak of that Death Fleet.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
Oh, I guess we gotta die following that guy then. And speaking of dying following that guy, let's go ahead and then recruit another army. Because if one's gonna die, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. If one's going to die, we're gonna spawn in 2 more in their place. It's just so fucking annoying. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And they're gonna get another enforced peace on us, which is gonna be the biggest problem. Yeah, there's no way this Navy's getting out of here. Just I don't think there is. There's a small chance, but he's gonna be overrun by numbers. Numbers tend to just do the best in this game. You know, technology plays a big part, but numbers, they truly make up the stats. For some reason, the game believes there's an unconnected system somewhere, and the one taking over is not helping. Oh man, Bestramar. Yeah, whatever. So we're finally at a 100% war exhaustion, which is going to have a negative effect on us, but it does mean it's going to give us a chance to reinforce and upgrade and whatnot, but same kind of goes for the enemy. The enemy? I think for that reason only. Why did I select 2? Get an immediate land. See, because we have double the strength. In theory, we should be able to take them. I mean, it's a bunch of fucking robots and a lot of defensive armies. Defensive armies have morale, robots don't, but robots don't do much damage. So
Planetary invasion commenced.
I just want to clean up the borders a bit over here while we have the opportunity, because they're of course trying to enforce peace on us. Something I'm not too keen on accepting. Sector, give them that, and that. So what's this? So that should take care of the thing. Architecture Renaissance is wearing off. We up on it. So I need some way for me to lower my war exhaustion. Yeah, you're kind of out of the game for the rest of the war, probably. Things that kind of go for here, so we can just kind of force ourselves to advance a bit more. Hey, look, the to Ferrari system. Nice moving there. Okay, I thought they were actually gonna do something with their time, but nope. Suicide Force is currently at 800 there, so we're going to. Where was the backbone we had exposed over here? It's fine then. Suicide Force, you're going to quickly try to clean up this area a bit. In some mad attempt to hopefully get a bit more land for us as well. And they're going to be able to enforce white beasts on us, or not white beasts on us, status quo for in that many months. So till then, we're going to try to just rush as much as we can. I mean, we're well beating them in terms of fuck, I wanna. Who is currently in a position to invade? You are. So we're gonna send this fleet to follow this fleet. Give them a leader. Send them on their way. Okay. Where the hell are you going? No, not you.
This fleet is that guy. So I'm trying to do as much damage as possible. The more damage you do now, the less of a fleet they'll have next time. And again and again and again. So. I would like to do is I'd like to get a fleet over there to just take that for fucking sakes. How many times we've had to try to get this shit out. If we had a proper 15 fleet, we probably could do it too. But no one's in anywhere near in position to do such a thing. Who would dare do such a thing? Oh, to humanity. Sarcasm, hey. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going on this guy because I want to try to get in the backbone here.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
Okay, invasion's over. Actually, so they managed to keep everybody too. So this is over here. Next other guy's gonna go over here. I mean, the best part about doing our invasions is that we automatically just destroy some pops as well because of our like land clearance thing. So it automatically kills some of the pops to make way for our own, and the rest of them are wiped out as well. So it already, like, even if they were to immediately take it back, and we weren't able to kill them all, they already have a. They already had a bit of a thing, and I guess if we take it again, it'd probably do the clearance again and again and again and again.
Invasion force has seized a planet.
Okay. You've got 19. You did manage to lose a couple. However, we're gonna try to get you over to here. ASA penis. 106 over there. That should be more than enough to take down those two fleets. That's fine. Suicide force is moving. Try to clean up a bit. I mean, the white pieces, 24 months, that's rather 619 days, which is who knows how long. I'm not gonna fucking do the math for it. Before white pieces is enforceable. So, you know, I of course wish they would enforce it, but chances of them not enforcing it is a lot lower than the chances of them enforcing it. That guy is 103k. They've got... Yeah, that's them just hanging over to the other guy. Who cares? It'll all be ours again, and, like, you know. These two new armies building up. Man, this guy is going to be integrated in 260 months. 260 months, we get all those planets back. You can start wiping him out of the face, off this wretched universe, or galaxy.
Construction.
This
complete.
wretched galaxy. I mean, do we have time for this? Is there any way we can get like another backbone chunk out of them? I'm not seeing where we can really jump in right now, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. The peace is gonna come, and it's gonna be another 10 years. We're gonna have to sit on our ass and wait. So. issue, of course, is the majority of the issue is that they'll have more time to just kind of build up,
Construction
and having them build up is kind of annoying. Actually, you're going to come and try to go over here, please. Then over there. Then into here. I mean, they're just clinging on by the smallest bits of life. You know, whatever little life they can squeeze out is really what they're trying to hold on with here. In other news notes, in 3 other ways to say this fucking same phrase, they're really trying to just hold on here with whatever little life they have left, and you know, they're not really that strong, but they're truly holding on. And no, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Rather, I was as a joke, but you know. Sometimes I feel I talk a little bit too much. Sometimes I feel I don't talk enough. Who knows what the true amount of talking you should be doing is? Talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooba chaka, ooba, ooba, ooba chaka, ooba, ooba. I just got this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you gotta know what you're doing to me. Ugh, he's not fully healed. And they have 518 days where they can force us to make peace. Trying to hold me in your arms so tight, you make me feel everything's alright. He's basically fully healed.
Planetary invasion commenced.
Bo and Future have a bit of unrest, but that's only until they stop existing, and that's 2618. They've got literally one. Actually, they have like 4, 2, 1, and then now they're gone. Let's leave Future. Invasion of a planet. It's a little bit less than I'd like. Should come on, disengage, disengage, and he doesn't disengage. Of course, he fucking disengage. Actually, brings his number down to 15, which is kind of funny. Make sure that. Gonna have one of these fleets start following you. Are there any more leaders left? There is exactly one. Don't want to rename them. Do you have a fleet following you? Looks like the answer is no. I will follow you then. Don't get a leader, but who cares? You've got one. I'll just take a quick look at how the species are doing. We'll look at the species after the war's over, because there is definitely going to be a call for peace, an unwanted one, but a call for peace nonetheless. Looks like they're hanging around here for some reason. Everything's alright.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
Which fleet is this? And make sure it's. The problem is you gotta make sure just to click the fleet, or else it'll have an issue with. Where is he? It'll have an issue with the way, like, so if other fleets happen to be flying through the location at the same time. This planet. Apparently we didn't get this one either as well. But it's fine. We managed to notice it. Who's that guy? It's over here. Oh god. Yeah, actually that was the right guy. Just gonna set to immediate land. God, this guy's bombarding you until you get there. Pegasus. Can't be seeing me like that. Let's extend our deal. Gotta finish these guys off, and then we're going to start tearing into here. Hopefully we can take a decent amount before peace rings. Freedom fucking blows its way in the door, but peace rings. So I got a problem. Horticultured also has a problem. I've got dwarfs though, so it's not too much of a problem. Look at that, so that a lot of the graphical glitch has gone away over here. I guess over here is just kind of because we lack those systems to hand them. Just gotta try to hand over these, see if that helps at all. So anything that could alleviate the issue. Maybe get that giant chunk could probably help a bit. Where's this guy? Keep going, man. Don't stop. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people, ho ho, down now. We have 422 days before we can declare peace. A lot of this pausing is helping a lot as well. It's not like, well, we were able to efficiently move our armies around. Oh, these guys, we shouldn't have left all those guys just kind of sitting there. I'm gonna go ahead and just tell you to go ahead straight over here.
Construction complete.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make it so I can actually pause during this because all the ships are moving. I don't need to worry about that. I'm just trying to make sure everything's done efficiently so that we can. I mean, I prefer not to have to go to peace again. We're not gonna get a choice at this point because we'd have that 100% war exhaustion. I mean, if we were able to lose less ships, it would have been great. Obviously, because that's one of the things that causes war exhaustion. Oh, that's actually really good. We want a Passers faction. I really want a Passers faction because if we are able to get a Passers faction after this game is over, I can just force my empire to become pacifist, and then just run the game for 200 years, and I get that achievement for free. We can still play like a game where, you know. The galaxy breathed a collective sigh today. A sigh of relief today as the last significant pockets of the Praetorian Scourge were expunged, their extragalactic invasion has failed, and all that remains, the Praetorians' once colossal swarms, innumerable charred husks, now drift quietly through the void. Sense of elation and utter joy is spread across the galaxy of a greater than light speed. Speed greater than light, and spontaneous victory celebrations have erupted in countless worlds. Could it's beginning of a new age of galactic peace and stability? Yeah, no. The real big issue is that. I mean, we're gonna continue, obviously, so we can finish the achievement, but I'm not bringing peace to the galaxy. That much I can tell you for sure. Peace will not be achieved in this time. 10 years from now, maybe. Yeah, if we had played a lot smarter, lost a lot less ships, we might have been able to push for a lot more. But right now, our biggest issue is just kind of getting as much as we can before peace rings out. Just causing many problems in their empires, you know. Because realistically, there is nothing they can do to stop us at this point. The only thing they can do is prevent us from continuing, which is going to be that white piece we're gonna have there, that status quo they're gonna have to settle for. Rather, we're gonna have to settle for at this rate. Phoenix is bombing a planet. Do they have their thing? It's en route. The strikes force. This one is bombing a planet. They have their force. Just too much strength there. Quickly land. We have to be pretty efficient with it if we're gonna, you know, take all this stuff now. Just a question, right? This planet has 500. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're going to send this fleet over to here. It's fine if you want to do it that way. Here and there. So we're just gonna abandon that fleet to do what it does there. The invasion shouldn't take too long.
Planetary invasion.
We're just trying to clean up as much as we can before the peace is rung. And since they don't need the support to invade there, we're just gonna, you know, clear the way so that they can just go over here and immediately land. Each fleet's doing something, hopefully something efficient or, you know, something helpful.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
Planet. This is the guy over here. So I know where here. Surface. Recruits. Not recruit, but you know what I mean.
resettle. Just everything's so much recruitment lately that, you know, brain thinks it's recruit. Then we're gonna unpause, and then hand it over to sector.
Construction complete.
This is all handed over to the other guy. It's fine. No ships are sitting idle. Ships sitting idle. And as long as they're not sitting idle, I pretty much know they're doing something. I mean, that's like saying, you know, as long as they're doing something, I know they're doing something, you know? Minotaur, do you happen to have a thing? You go and joining up with you, okay. Go over here. It's fine by me. He's gonna back over all those planets. Back his fat ass up over all those planets. Make a phone call. It's fine. 222 days left till shooting at my goddamn transport ship, you asshole. Fucking killed. Oh, God damn it. I killed one. It's like right over here, I guess. Whatever.
Construction complete.
Drew in straight for a landing. Can't set it to do that immediately. Ugh. Yep, their armies are kind of starting to end up like this guy. 53,000, which is, you know, a decent amount if it's the beginning of the game. Man, I think once the pieces declared, we'll call it for today. I'll speed it up to the next set of wars. I'll speed the game up to the next set of wars, and we can start the next stream there, so that we're not kind of stuck watching garbage. Well, I mean, you're watching me, but you know what I mean. Beta Corvi. Quickly, you're going to land armies here. And yeah. Oh, that was me again. I just want to fucking get these two things finally invaded, man. Just fuck off. Stop trying to prevent progress, dude. Emerging Strike Force Chimera, which is one here. I mean, they definitely have enough to take it on head on. This is already at, you know, the 100.
Planetary invasion commenced.
Here they are.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
Quickly. Land the armies over there. Land. Ignore the fighting, just go land the armies. Ignore the fighting, go land the armies. Nope, not gonna do that? Cool, whatever. It's another dead fleet, which is why we said, you know, for everyone that dies, we're gonna recruit too, because, well, obviously not anymore. That'd just be a pain in the ass at this point. Uh-huh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. You get in fights with these fucking things, because it's fine. This is like, that's the remainder of their fleets. When they lose it, it'll be gone. Me, I can just rebuild it. Though they for some reason are so much more skilled at destroying ships. This fucking fleet has been such a contention. Like that fleet has that's that fleet. That specific system has been under so much contention since the beginning of this galaxy. Like, you know, these war sets. You don't have your own thing, do you? No. Okay. So go in here and take that. Go over here, take this, that, this, that. Then you can go over there. So. No, it's currently AFK. That. Got 700 strength. Just land already. Just land already. We have 156 more days of war. Yeah, what I'm gonna do, because waiting those 10 years, it's just gonna be me just fucking sitting there, bashing about rebuilding the armies. So I'm just going to skip through the 10 years. We'll declare war on the fallen, the stagnant ascendancy that's there as well at the same time. Just so we can, you know, skip it forward, because realistically this is, you know, waiting another 10 years for another war deck it's not fun to watch. Last time, especially, you know, after last time, until it's just fucking, it's just waiting. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just waiting. So I'll cut for the 10 years, and then we'll have a happy, holly jolly Christmas, or whatever you want to call it. We'll have a holly jolly Christmas. No. So I'll speed this 10 years up, and we'll at the next time we play Stellaris, which we'll probably do. You know, jeez, they're coming back in. Why is he about to fucking get the planet too? I mean,
Ground invasion force has
we got a
seized
planet, which is, you know, which is one of the good parts of this, because that means they, you know, they'll have to reinvade. Problem with that is, however, that, you know, we literally just took the planet. They're not going to be doing that. I think we should just fucking... I don't know, actually. It says we can, you know, fight this. I mean... If it says it's having a bad time. I don't know, right now it says it's an even fight. I don't 100% believe that, but it says it's an even fight. I also can't tell if the red side getting bigger is better for us or them, because this is a. I'm gonna go ahead and say probably them, because we're on the left there. Can you guys retreat? 40 days. 40 days. Why does the fucking FTL take so long? Why does it literally take like an infinite amount of time for us to engage our FTL drives? However, they're always out of there when they fucking, you know, get the first chance of
the first whiff of defeat. Bothers me to no end. Yep, definitely invadable. The only reason we're not declaring white peace, or declaring the, you know, the end of the war right there. The reason we're not declaring peace right then and there is just because, you know, we've got more armies out here doing this stuff, and we still have, you know, 66 days worth of war.
Planetary invasion commenced.
You lost your word for that. Just keep reinforcing. Keep on reinforcing, forcing. Can you go anywhere that's going to benefit us for right now? The answer is no. There's nothing for us to get in there as far as the game is aware. At least egalitarian.
Receiving communications.
If it's not forced on me, I'm not taking it. Put the one I made there too quickly. It looked like it almost cleaned it up for a second there. Almost. I can't tell if it's getting better or worse, man. It's like some kind of weird, like, spinned up spider web for like somebody's house for Halloween. I don't think there's any nearby stuff to do the thing at. It's a problem because I know where this goes. We all know where this goes. "24 days until peace is declared." What the fuck are you doing, man? 24 days left. Land the fucking armies, dude. 24 days left and you're here dicking around. What are you doing? Following this guy who's going there, yeah, he's not gonna get there in time. For now, you can just gotta follow one of the armies that are one of the navies that are here. We're not gonna be able to send them out again. They're not gonna be able to get out again before next year. So, or not next year, before the peace deal's struck. So.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
And we're not gonna be able to get another invasion in beforehand. Just, you know, start preparing for the next one, I guess. I don't think I definitely don't believe we can get another warrant in time to validate some kind of extra bum rush. It's on pause. I can do this when the peace is declared. because I gotta wait the 10 years anyway.
Planetary invasion commenced.
Quickly. We've got 11 days. I go from 11 to 8. That Ringworld section was done over here. It's all been done before a single Ringworld section can complete. I mean, go show you how much we're doing. The problem is with leaving them alive is, you know, that another New Hope, New Hope. It's like a new New York from Futurama. The problem with leaving them alive is that they end up just kind of, since they're smaller, their science is going to go faster, you know, that kind of junk. So it's got to cause more issues, but it's going to solve some issues. It's going to, you know, it's not like I highly doubt they could fight us off, right? Where are you? Seize the planet. I mean, again, we have like force peace is not possible. I highly doubt they're going to let us go for much longer. So I'm not too keen on forcing anybody to do anything. We will try to invade places if at all possible. And all that extra jazz, but I imagine the force piece is coming maybe at the beginning of next month. Maybe right now, who knows? Oh, wait. There you go. We're at peace now. So, peace comes. I didn't get to read the fucking offers because I was too busy eating escape for some other reason. But everybody else is going to. Okay, so we're gonna have everybody return back home to Alar, who's not there. Return home. Anybody who's just kind of floating around out there. Just the two bigger fleets are gonna forcibly come back to Alar as well. And other than that, I'm gonna end it here because I've got what I can only assume is going to be a 10-year peace treaty with these guys, right? All right. So we got a peace treaty until 1630, so exactly a 10-year peace treaty, same thing as last time. I'm going to speed through that in my own time, and otherwise, you know, next time we should be able to finish them off, and then declare a true final end to the Suffer Not the Alien run. So thank you everybody for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitch. It all helps me out. And I will talk to you guys later. Let's just hope my mic has been working this entire time. Just making sure, because we always have to check. But either way, bye, guys. Bye.